Alrighty, everybody, Lawrence here, bringing you another Time Vault duel for Thanksgiving of 2020. It was a good Thanksgiving. How was everybody else's Thanksgiving? Mine was pretty good. A little small family affair, not because of the COVID or anything, it's me and my kid, so, what else, we're not cooking like a big banquet for a few amount of people, but, it was a good time, though. So we did this tournament. It was after all the festivities, and I was like, heck yeah, Canada's still doing it. I'm still doing it. Which, fun fact, I'm actually they posted the leaderboard for Canadian remote duels, and apparently I'm 36th. I was like, or not 36, 32nd. I was like, holy moly, how am I 32nd in Canada? That's so weird, because I'm American. But I'm playing the vast majority of my remote duels in Canada. But anyway. So, getting into this, my opening hand is 2 Baby Sarasaurus, a Pot of Desires, or not Pot of Desires, Pot of Extravagance, a Double Evolution Pill, and a Miscellaneous Saurus. And my opponent is running some weird Dragon Link / Sacred Beast Engine / Thunder Dragons or something. Yeah. It was kind of quirky. But we're going to get into this. So he is going first. He's going to do... drawing a blank on that. It's like Gates of the Sacred Beast or something like that. You see it all the time with Sacred Beast monsters. And I remember saying to him, I was like, holy moly, have you switched to Sacred Beast? And he's like, nah, we haven't gone to Sacred Beast. We're using them as an engine to get something else out. And I was like, well, okay. We'll see how that goes. He's going to go through a pretty standard Sacred Beast play opening right here. I forget if that's Chaos Beckoning Beast or something along those lines. Like, I know what it does, I just don't remember its name. Which is funny, because of all the time. Because Sacred Beast, the Time Vault players love Sacred Beasts. That's all I'm going to say. They really seem to enjoy that card. But from what he told me, he's not using it to get any of the actual Sacred Beasts out. He's using it basically to get Link materials. I was like, that's pretty cool. So there he goes with a Verte Anaconda. At this point, I was like, oh lordy, here we go. He's about to Dragoon me. But he decides not to. He decides to go Allure of Darkness. There's his banish. With the Lure of Darkness, by the way, you have to banish a dark monster after you draw your cards. Otherwise, you banish your whole hand. And he is passing turn to me for whatever reason. Right? Is he passing turn yet? I don't think he... I think he passed turn right now. I have to forgive me. I'm recording this the day after. But he's passing turn to me, and for whatever reason does not decide to use the Verte Anaconda fusion effect. And I remember asking him about this. I was like, why didn't you go into the Dragoon? And he said, because I don't have Dragoon. What he was doing was actually Thunder Dragons, but I guess he didn't have the Thunder Dragon materials to use with the fusion card. I'm not sure how that particular fusion card works. But yep, there we go. I'm showing off the Maximum Gold Miscellaneous Saurus. It's raised, too. It's pretty cool. And you can see my entire deck right there. It doesn't even matter. It's like I told the other guy, because whenever I hold my deck like that, you tend to see the entire thing. I'm like, dude, it's Dinosaurs. You know what it is. Like, at this point, Dinosaurs is like a cookie cutter deck. I don't say that in a bad way, but... Like, I'm talking over, the plays that I'm making right now, because the dinosaur plays are so standard at this point. Like, I don't even think you need me to commentate it. You're going to go into Animador and Archosaur with Miscellaneous Saurus. You're going to pop a Baby Sarasaurus to get your summon. You're going to get your search with Soul Eating Oviraptor. Your search might change up, because, do you need another Baby Sarasaurus? Do you need Petit Pteranodon? Do you just need some level 4 dinosaur for, Logia plays or whatever? And then, of course, you're going to get rid of Animadorn for Linkuriboh and Linkuriboh for Secure Gardna. Heck, at this point, because the guy is so experienced with it, I don't even bother putting Linkuriboh out there. I'm just like, look, you know I'm going into Linkuriboh, I'm going into Secure Gardna afterwards. Dude knows all about dinosaurs. I've been playing him for the last couple weeks. Double Evolution Pill, get rid of the Linkuriboh and the Animadorn. Get our UCT, the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, undoubtedly still the best main deck boss monster. I want to specify main deck boss monster, not necessarily best boss monster. And then we're going to finally normal summon. We're going to normal summon that guy out, and then we're going to overlay them. That's why I get Giant Rex. We're going to overlay that for Evil's Orlagia, which is basically Solemn Judgment the card. We're going to set one. I believe that was just Pot of Extravagance, if I remember correctly, and we're going to pass. Now, started off that turn with 6 cards in my hand, one of which that I drew was Red Eyes Fusion, so I couldn't go into the Verte Anaconda play if I wanted to. But you can see right there like how consistent the dinosaurs are. Anyway, we pass turn back to him. By the way, at this point, he should only have about 1,600 life points left because he took a hit from Gardna, or he took not a direct hit from Gardna, but a direct hit from UCT and Lagia. And now we're pretty much just holding on to the Solemn Judgment from Evilzor, just to, you know, see what we need to hit, essentially. Now, as it turns out, Gates of the Sacred Beast, or whatever it's called, has a second effect that I never knew about, because no one ever used it. And, you know, and I talk a lot of smack on Sacred Beast decks, because, like, they're one of the decks in this game that I'm just absolutely not afraid of, even if they get their full board setup that they want to get. But we, right there, whenever he resolved his summon, I went ahead and UCT'd it, and he said, alright, that's game. Nothing's gonna happen. So, that's game. I'm gonna go ahead and move us on to round 2. Alright, so round 2, he is going first, and in my first draw, I got a hold of Dogoran the Mad Flame Kaiju, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Fossil Dig, Miscellaneous Source, and Effect Veiler. And he is taking first turn this time around. And he's just taking his time, he's trying to set his board up. And I remember talking to him about this after everything happened, after the game and everything, and I was like, so what was your end game plan? And he told me straight up, he's like, look, this deck can set up a 5 negate board, and I was like, oh dang. But I guess it's just extremely prone to either bricking, or it's extremely weak to like one good well-placed hand trap. Now he was going to do Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon allows him to search out, what is it called? Boot Sector Launch, I think. So we're going to Effect Veiler that, because that's one of the ways Dragon Links get their plays off. Normally you would not Effect Veiler that, but given the hodgepodge of other stuff he had in his deck, I was like, shoot, let's just go ahead and hit that Striker Dragon. And it paid off, because he ended his turn right there and let me draw. Don't do the fossil dig for the baby Ceratosaurus, and it's bang bang boom, you know what's about to happen. Like I said, as soon as I said Miscellaneousaurus whenever I open hand, it's pretty obvious what's going to happen. We're going to get Animadorn, we're going to go into the full combo. There's Soul Eating. Double Evolution from Animadorned. Soul Eating's going to get us Giant Rex again. We're just basically going to do the same exact thing we did last time, by the way. Yep, like I said, Linkuriboh into Secure Guard. Now we don't even bother putting out there. He knows what we're going into, so we can just go. I guess you would say shorthand some of these combos. Like, we're still declaring what we're gonna do. Obviously, like I'm still declaring, hey, I'm gonna get rid of the level 1 for Linkuriboh and then Linkuriboh into Secure Guard to get them both in the graveyard. But it just it speeds it up, you know, especially whenever you're really concerned about time. Which, I mean, at this point we weren't, because these games, like the first game went by in like 7 minutes, I think. I think it took us longer to shuffle than it did for us to finish the round. Normal summon our boy over there. We're going to link them two away for the Verte Anaconda. Now we're going to make our own Verte Anaconda play to get our Red Eyes Dark Dragoon on the field. There's Dragoon, and we're going to Kaiju his Striker Dragon, just to give us a big body to hit with the Dragoon effect. So we're going to burn him for a 3,000 damage, and then we can just swing for game right there, unless he can stop us. And there we go. Go ahead and pause it right here. The rest of the tournament, by the way, did not go nearly so well for me. I played went 2-0 against this deck, 0-2 versus a Virtual World deck, and then 0-2 versus a second Virtual World deck after. And then I just went ahead and dropped out at that point because I was gonna get the bye, and I was like, I don't want the bye. Yeah, so screw it. Or I should say there was the chance of me getting the bye, I should say. I was in the running for it because I think I was the one who had the lowest win rate at that point. So pretty much once I realized I couldn't place top 3 and get any prizing beyond just the OTS pack, I was like, alright, I'm gonna go drown my sorrows in some League of Legends with, you know, with my buddies. Which is what I did for the rest of the night. But, yeah, Virtual World, I want to talk about that real fast because, Jesus Christ, I'm not even really sure what I should have hit with that or anything like that. I tried to Nibiru it, didn't work. Tried to Artifact Lancia it, didn't work. I hit 2 Effect Veilers in 1 main phase, it didn't work. They just kept playing through everything I was trying to do. The only thing that I'm pretty daggone sure of would have worked is either There Can Be Only One or Summon Limit, which I run in my Toon deck. So I'm probably, if Virtual World is going to be meta now, and I'm probably going to start straying back to my Toons instead of the Dinosaurs. I don't really want to run There Can Be Only One or Summon Limit in Dinosaurs because I summon a ton with Dinosaurs, and, you know, I don't want to kill off and only have 1 dinosaur on the board, obviously. But, and that would also work with the Phantom Knights deck also. or work against Phantom Knights, I should say. But that's pretty much all we got for today. I think I ended up going 10th out of 12 participants, so it wasn't a good showing. But you know what? Hey, the Time Vault has got some great players there. It's a really friendly environment, so you know, good games all around. Happy to have played with everybody. Wish everybody happy Thanksgiving, even though I don't think they celebrated up there. And in the meantime, y'all have a great day.